All right, we are here for geography. And what country are we studying? Of course, the United States, where we live. And so we've had a little booklet, and we've been going over the little booklet, and I'm going to go over it again because we have to repeat something over and over for it to be in a part of the mind that recalls it always. So what is the capital of our government and of the United States? What is the place where our government is? Washington, D.C. D.C. stands for District of Columbia. What does our flag look like? How many red stripes? 7. And what does the red stand for? Courage or bravery. How many white stripes? 7 red, 6 white. What does the white stand for? Purity. How many stars are on the flag? 50. Each star represents one of the United States of America. And what color is the field behind the white stars? Blue. And blue stands for truth. On the next page of your book, I've got my blanket down here because for some reason I'm cold today. On the next page of your book, we have a symbol of America. And what is it called? It's called 2 things, Lady Liberty or the Statue of Liberty. Where is the Statue of Liberty found? In New York. And when was our country founded? It's on this page, 1776. And when did France give it to us? 1886. They wanted to give it to us in 1876 because that'd be a 100-year birthday, but it was 10 years late. And what does she hold in her hand? A torch, and the top of it is made with gold. What is around her feet? Chains. We got to break the chains so we can have freedom. And what is around her head? 7 spikes. It stands for the 7 continents and the 7 oceans. All right, and then we have learned about a special ding-dong bell, and it's called what? Liberty Bell. And what verse is on Liberty Bell? Proclaim liberty to the inhabitants. And how many times was Liberty Bell made? 3 times. And what happened to Liberty Bell? Got a big crack in it. What was the last time Liberty Bell was won? Wrong. Sorry, what was the last time it was wrong? On George Washington's birthday. Do you remember why the Liberty Bell was made? It was made because the original maker was William Penn in Pennsylvania, and he wanted everybody to celebrate freedom, and he was a big believer in freedom. And he came from England, where they would not let him worship the way he felt was right, and so this Liberty Bell was very important to him. And turn to the next page, and what is this called? The 4 heads of the president on a mountain? Mount Rushmore. And where is this? South Dakota. And how many years did it take to make? 14 years. What are the presidents on here? I really, really want you to know the presidents. We've got the first one is George Washington. The next one is Thomas Jefferson. The next one is Theodore Roosevelt. And the last one is Abraham Lincoln. And who was the first president of the United States? George Washington. What was Thomas Jefferson known for? Our Bill of Rights, our freedoms. He wrote that for our country. And what was Abraham Lincoln known for? Being the president during the war between the states, which was called the Civil War. And he is the president who set all slaves free. All right, and where does the president live and work? At the White House. And the man who wrote the Bill of Rights, what did we build for him? The Jefferson Memorial. Inside here is a statue of Jefferson. All right, now let's look at our map, because you all have maps today, and we're going to talk about the different things we've seen. In New York, I want you to mark it. What do we see in New York? The blue dot is New York. Statue of Liberty. And right under there is Pennsylvania. Mark it. What did we see there? Liberty Bell. All right, so what I want you to do is get a pencil and draw a line out from your blue dot, just like this. Okay, and I want you to put statue of Liberty. You can ask Mama how to spell it. Statue of Liberty. All right, and from the purple dot, come out to the side, Liberty Bell. Okay, just like that. See how I drew a line from the dot? And then if you go all the way down to Florida, mark it with a dot. What did we see at Florida? The Everglades. That's a very swampy place. I don't know if you can see my Everglades. Everglades. All right. What did we see in South Dakota? Draw the line going up like this. We saw Mount Rushmore. Rush. You can sound that out. More. You can sound that out. It's got a silent E on the end. Mount Rushmore. So we've just been all over the United States. What did we see in Oregon? Draw a line out to the side. We saw Crater, C-R-A-T-E-R, Crater Lake. What was Crater Lake? That was the lake on the top of the mountain that was made by a volcano. The volcano crushed in the top of the mountain and it filled up with a lake. All right, and what did we see in Arizona? Draw the line out like this. We saw the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Grand Canyon. So we have been to a lot of places in the United States. It's so amazing. We're just touring all over the place. All right, so today we are going to turn to this page. What is this bird? This is called a bald eagle. All right, so we are going to learn about why is that the symbol of the United States. It represents all of the U.S. So I'm going to hit my share button. And I'm going to shrink my, oopsie daisy, shrink my screen down. Now we're going to take notes during this video, okay? And I'll tell you what I want you to take notes of. All right, the first one we're going to listen to is this one. It's only 2 minutes. Now, every time that they call out a state, we're going to stop and mark it, okay? Here we go. Let me get it bigger.
Animals. The video series celebrating the U.S.'s most iconic creatures and showing how they have ingrained themselves into the culture and folklore of the United States. Today, we're championing the bald eagle, and we'll travel to the 5 states where this glorious creature has made its name. First, we're traveling back to the birth of the nation in Pennsylvania.
All right, Pennsylvania we've already got it marked, so I'm going to put a second dot on there because we're talking about Pennsylvania today for the bald eagle. So put another dot on there. Can you see that? Pennsylvania is the rectangle one. All right, so she's going to talk about why the bird is important to Pennsylvania.
After gaining independence, the Great Seal of the United States was designed and issued in 1782.
It's got the eagle on it.
The bald eagle was chosen to represent the values of this new nation, as it embodies the themes of liberty and freedom. The bald eagle...
All right, so why did they choose the bald eagle? It represents liberty. So I'm going to write that down. Liberty. Lib, L-I-B, R in verse, T. It's got E and baby on the end of it. And the other word is free. F-R-E-E, dumb. D-O-M. Liberty and freedom. Can you see that? That is why they chose the bald eagle. The bald eagle's wings stretch out over 6 feet. So it's an impressive bird, and it is a meat eater. It's a hunter, so it's a strong bird.
Definitely gets an Uncle Sam from Pennsylvania. Next, we're off to the last frontier, Alaska.
Right up there. Alaska is not attached to the United States. That's why it shows it in a picture down here. Let's put a dot on Alaska. and we're actually going to write bald eagle coming out by Alaska because that is where the most bald eagles are found. There are eagles in other places of the world, but the North American bald eagle only lives in North America. All right, so Alaska is a really cold place, and it's not below the United States. It's up high. It's in the cold north.
The bald eagle is the only animal that lives exclusively in North America, and around half of the world's 70,000 wild bald eagles live here. Alaska is a perfect location for this eagle, as it prefers a colder climate with plenty of seacoasts and lakes, as it will eat over 300 pounds of fish per year, the equivalent of the weight of a giant panda.
All right, why do they like Alaska? Number one, because it's cold. Alaska has a lot of seacoast, and that's where the bird likes to hunt, and it will eat as much as a panda weighs in a year. That's a lot.
Now from the state with the most bald eagles to the state with the least, Hawaii.
All right, Hawaii is also not attached to the United States. I'm going to put a teal dot on Hawaii. I'm just going to put it in the box. All right, you can dot Hawaii. It has the least number of bald eagles. Is Hawaii a cold place or a hot place? Hawaii is in the south, and it is very warm, so that's probably why there's not many bald eagles there.
Hawaii is the only U.S. state that the bald eagle isn't native to. That may be because of the distance.
It says the bald eagle is not native here. That means it's not naturally born here. You have to bring them in. So it's not their favorite place to be.
From the U.S. West Coast. It's over 2,000 miles away.
Look
which
how
is
big the
nearly
legs
distance of
are.
the entire U.S. mainland. In 1995, the largest bald eagle nest ever was recorded
in Florida. Where is Florida? It is also in the south. But for some reason, I guess they do like it there sometimes. So I'm going to put another dot there because this is where the largest bald eagle nest has ever found. I want you to hear how much this weighed. It is unbelievable.
In Florida. It was over 6 meters deep, 3 meters wide, and weighed over 2 tons.
Weighed 2
The nest
tons.
was bigger and heavier than a Ford E-Series van. We think that definitely...
All right. This nest weighed more than a Ford van. Can you believe this bird could build such a nest? That is unbelievable.
Deserves another Uncle Sam. Finally, New Jersey, where the oldest bald eagle was found.
All right, we're going to look for New Jersey. New Jersey is this long state. I'm going to see if I can show you. Let me get a pink marker. I'm going to put a dot. I'm just going to color the whole state because it's so small. It's like a long, skinny state along the coast. Do you see that pink one? That is New Jersey. Okay? Just color the whole state. All right, let's find out why they want to go to New Jersey.
This eagle had lived to an age of 32 years, which was nearly twice as old as the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, a truly extraordinary feat.
All right, how old was this bird? Over 32 years old. You know, most animals do not live as long as humans, but this one was 32 years old. Did you notice that they had ropes tied on its feet? Let's go back just a little bit. Right there.
The oldest bald eagle was found. This eagle had lived to an age of 32 years.
Look, he's going to
which was
let it
nearly
go.
Twice as old as the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, a truly...
I think the reason he has it tied is because he didn't want it to fly off until he let it go. And it did come back to him, so I guess it likes him.
Extraordinary feat. With 5 Uncle Sams, the bald eagle is a true American hero. Join us next time when we'll be celebrating another.
All right, that's all she had to say. She's going to talk about her next video. All right, I want to show you this one. This one is just a short clip of this. We listened to part of this the other day.
Again.
All right, she's finishing her talk about the Statue of Liberty. All right, here we go.
Last but certainly not least, there's me. I'm a symbol. I'm something you can see. I stand for something that you believe. I'm American from sea to shining sea.
The eagle on the back of a quarter.
The eagle stands for freedom and power. It has been our national bird for over 200 years. It was placed on the Great Seal of our country in 1782. The American bald eagle is a large, strong bird. Its huge wings allow it to fly high and free above the land. Its wings can be 6 to 8 feet wide. They are one of...
All right, how wide are its wings? I want you to write this down, 6 to 8 feet. So 6 with a little mark at the top, that means feet, and then a dash, and 8 feet. 6 to 8 feet wide. That's as long or longer, excuse me, than a dad. If he laid down on the floor, the wings would stretch out further than your dad. They're huge birds.
One of the largest birds in North America.
It is the largest bird in North America, so I want you to write that down. R in stars, soft G, S in biggest. We've been learning about that. It's more large. It's the most largest bird. And just put N period, A period. That stands for North America. Largest bird in North America. So that's the bird that is our symbol. It's the largest bird in North America.
From hundreds of feet in the air, the eagle can see movement. They see very well. Maybe you've heard people say that someone who sees well has eagle eyes.
All right, so what it's saying is even when it's hundreds of feet in the air, it can see something moving on the ground and it will go for it and eat it. So we're going to say they have great eyes. So anywhere on your page, put eight, that's actually EA, making a weird sound, great eyes. EYES, that's a sight word. Great eyes. Can you see that? So they have great eyes. So if you're talking about how it resembles the United States, its great eyes could be the vision that the United States has, the wisdom to see predators against us. It's powerful. The United States should be powerful.
We talk about eagles a lot in books. We see eagles in art and architecture or buildings. The eagle image is used a lot in folk stories that inspire people to be strong and last through difficulties. Eagles can be found in other parts of the world, but the North American bald eagle is only found in North America. That's why the first American leaders chose the bald eagle as our symbol. But not everyone wanted the bald eagle as a national bird. Benjamin Franklin had suggested the wild turkey. Benjamin Franklin felt that the wild turkey was a clever bird, wise and honorable.
Did you want a turkey
Also,
to be our
the wild
bird?
turkey was an important food for the early settlers. But other statesmen felt that the image of the eagle was strong and would be excellent. So in 1782, the North American bald eagle became the national...
1782. You need to write that date down. That's when it became our national bird. Had you rather have a turkey for our national bird? Gobble, gobble. Not me, because a turkey to me is weak because we kill it every year for Thanksgiving. 1782. All right, and the eagle is a hunter. It's a powerful bird.
National bird. We almost lost this precious bird too, because of damage to the places they live and lay eggs, their habitat. But people realized their mistakes, and now the eagles have a safe place to raise young. In fact, the numbers of eagles are increasing. The eagle is an important symbol we wouldn't want to lose.
I should hope not.
All right. So that is all about the American eagle. So we learned a lot about that. So would you vote for turkey or would you vote for eagle? I would vote for turkey. All right, the next place we're going to look is on our Google Maps, and it's Mount McKinley in Alaska. It is the highest mountain in North America, is my understanding. All right, so here on the map, you can see it. You just see an overhead view, and it's right there, and it's the tallest point. I want to show you some pictures. These are really beautiful pictures. I would love to go see this. Right there, that's Mount McKinley. This is a close-up. Look at all that snow. Have you ever seen so much snow? Just so very beautiful. Now there's one more I wanted to show you that I thought was very moving. Look at that. Look at those colors. So which one is Mount McKinley? This one right over here, the big one. All right, we're gonna watch a little short video. It's gonna be a plane trip, and this plane is going to show us around the mountain. There's not any words, so I might talk some. Here we go, we're gonna take off. That's the propeller. It's really going very fast. At least I think it's the propeller. We're not there yet. We're getting close. We're getting closer. There it is, over to the right. Right in front of us. It's on the other side of the mountain. Another little point of it. Oh my goodness, look at that snow. Nobody's even walked in it. Okay, do you see any houses or stores or buildings or people, period? There's nobody. Why do you think nobody's living here? It's too high up and it's too cold. There'd be no way to build. There'd be no way to haul materials up here. It'd just be really hard. So there's nobody that lives here, and that's why it's so beautiful, really. Runway, that's where we're gonna land. Here we go. Oh, touchdown. All right. Let me turn my share screen off. Pull Miss Amy back out. All right. Was that not beautiful and gorgeous? I would just so love to be able to be in that plane and drive above that mountain, but I really love mountains. All right. So today we learned about the bald eagle. It's powerful and strong and huge, a mighty hunter. And we learned about another beautiful place that God made, which is Mount McKinley. So we are going to draw another dot in Alaska. I'm going to do it with a different color. And I'm going to draw a line coming down. because I've got room to write Mount McKinley up under there. So Mount is Mau, ow, and out. Now we do need a capital letter on this because it's a name. Mount, it's capital MC, and then a capital K. This is an Irish name actually. Kinley. Kinley. I don't know how it was named, but the Native Americans that live there call it Denali, which means the tall one. Okay. All right. That is all of our trip for today. We had an exciting trip and we are learning more about our United States. So I think some of the places we haven't been to are in the middle. We might travel to some of the middle states and see what we can find there. And we are almost done with United States, so it's been a good trip. All right, I will see you in just a minute for science.